I'm happy to say that today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare, a great place to be able to go online and learn. As a mother who homeschools her kids and teaches her kids, when I got the opportunity to look at Skillshare and look at all it has to offer, I was amazed. I was thinking, like, just for creative people, like maybe some video, photography, drawing, like, yeah, that'll be good. Well, then I started digging a little bit further, and there was so much more. Myself, I took the Adobe Premiere Advanced course. I just started learning it beginning of this year. You guys know I was part of a group that was able to start learning it, and so I was able to get my skill sets a little bit up to, a little bit up to par and learning some new things. Then I went on there and I took a great class by Jordy Vanderput that was advanced editing in Premiere Pro. And I was able to sit down, take his class, his lessons, which were very easy to like sit and watch, stop it after the section because they're all broken up into little learning sections, and go, okay, let me take that and go practice in mine. Then I was able to go back later when I had time to go learn some more, another part that I wanted to do and go back and practice. There was a few that maybe I thought, oh, I don't really need that. Skip that and go to the next one. So that is what I found is a great thing to do. I've also found that as a mom with all of my kids learning things, sure, you can search out, other places and try to find your information, library, things like that. But this has got it all right here for a very, very affordable price. So in depth. I know that Brooklyn sat down and she started looking and she's like, wow, there's courses on all this art stuff. So she started looking more and more. Then we discovered that there was foreign language courses. So they go through a ton of those. Started looking some more, and there was one on cooking and baking, like so in-depth things to do to like gain more skill sets for everything. They had sewing and crafts and, DIYs and writing and speaking and editing, photography, so many different courses. I was thinking just hone in on creativity, and then I realized there is a whole section just on like K through 12 academics. Things that as a parent, I thought this is a great place that you can go, that you know where it's going to be at. Your kids aren't going to be, watching stuff that you're not going to approve of, and they're going to get some skill sets with like real teaching that's going to help them throughout their lives. Sometimes when you're uncertain about what to do next, what do I even do? Sometimes just structuring out your day, things like that are sometimes hard to do. Well, sometimes you can take some productivity classes that can help you structure your time and set up achievable goals. And there's courses on how to do that, which is awesome. And right now, especially when this is such an important time in our world where conversations are good and it's good to talk to people. It's good, your voice, it's essential to people around you. And there's classes that you can explore to help you unlock and help you expand upon how to talk, how to share things, and how to be able to do that confidently for social good. Skillshare offers membership with meaning. You can connect with support of fellow creatives and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. So whether you're looking to just to fend off boredom, sometimes we're sitting at home, it's like, what do we even do? What am I even do? Flip on my phone, flip and watch, binge watch shows. No, don't binge watch shows. Focus on some self-care through creativity, or join a creative community. Skillshare is the place to keep you learning. And what's awesome is the first 1,000 people to use my Skillshare link right below, they'll get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership. That's awesome. And after that, it's about $10 a month. Like $10 a month. Most of the time people pay that in library return fees. $10 a month is not very much to get all access to just courses all day long. So this is a great thing. I recommend this highly. I love that all my kids can kind of go on there and look at different things and be inspired and go, wow, there's something for everybody. So if you want to do something that's a great way to help your kids, help you to gain some skill sets, improve things that you have inside of you, go check out Skillshare. The first 1,000 people get a free membership. Yes. Go hurry up, go sign up. Do it before you end this video. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. It's Monday. Did anybody else wake up and be like, oh, it's Monday? I was starting on that little path, and then I'm like, all right, it's Monday. It's the week. For me, I film a week in advance. People are always like, why do you do that? Why do it's so far off? Well, I live on a mountain. My internet is awful. When I first started vlogging, I would film and then I would post it whenever my internet would upload.
it was good on the days the internet worked. Well, then there were days that the internet like just decides not to work. There might just be a giant cloud, or I don't know, however our internet works, it just would not upload, and it would take days and days, and then it would upload and it'd be all weird and I'd have to redo it. So it got very frustrating. So I hated filming and saying, oh, it's Monday, and then literally that day the video didn't get up till Wednesday or whatever. So I decided, you know what, why don't I just film Monday through Saturday and do it a week ahead. Well, film it and then post it a week later. That makes more sense. Post it a week later, then I have happy Monday, and then it's really Monday for you. So that is the reasoning behind, because I take all of my videos and I upload one day. I go and use a really good internet, and I can able to upload everything in just a few hours, and that makes my life 1,000 times better. So having internet, good internet, for those of you that have great internet, I adore that. We do not. We can use it. We can do most things in our home, but there are days when it just decides not to work. We've tried the hotspot. We've tried everything. When you would think that living, that they have got, I mean, they've got where you can find people hidden inside a mountain in another country by satellite, but they cannot, I mean, they haven't yet figured out, they are working on it, how to get internet past these big giant mountains outside my window. It's okay. There's people that I live by that we would go look. Greg and I, we were driving, just looking at different houses in the area, and there was beautiful ones. And the entire time we were driving, we looked at our phone, and it was no signal. And mind you, it's like 10 minutes from my house, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so it was funny in a sense, because we saw there was a big giant huge house, mansion I would say, and at the end of the driveway, holding an umbrella, was a guy in a cell phone, and I was like, that would be why he has no internet in his house. So as soon as you leave that road, boom, internet happens. So I am thankful we have something. We do have some internet versus no internet, and I know they're coming up with more, and I'm sure in time it'll get better, but as of now, that is why I film the way I film. So people are like, it's behind, so you're gonna get my Easter week after Easter, but that's okay. That's just how it works. I do these vlogs to encourage you, and I also do these vlogs to document what I do for my kids and for my kids to see, and it's just a great thing to look back on. So it's okay, because Easter, we'll watch Easter years later, and we're not going to care that it was posted a week later. So you just get a little Easter after Easter. So this is the week of Easter week for us. So I have a busy week, because we have Ashlyn and Paul are coming home this weekend. So I'm super excited for that, because last year they were going to come at Christmas time, and they have not been able to. They came for Lauren and Matthew's wedding, but they were supposed to come at Christmas time, and because of COVID and how bad everything was, it was here really bad in our area at that time, and it was really bad in their state of Michigan. I know it's bad everywhere, but we were not as affected in our area until that time, and that seemed when it swept through majority of our area. So for what they work in, where they work, I was like, I would just much rather be able to have you stay home, because I don't want to put you guys into any kind of situation that's bad. So we didn't get to see them, but thankful they were able to take their flights and save them for Easter, so they get to come down. So I am super, super excited. Her birthday is actually today, but she will be here Friday. So we are going to have a surprise birthday party for her on Friday. I can say that now because it's past the time, but we haven't got to celebrate her birthday together in many, many years, because she lives there, we live here. So I'm excited for that. So we're gonna have a little surprise birthday for her when they fly in. So I'm excited. So it's a good week. We have to prepare. We have to, today is Monday. Monday, you know what happens Monday? Clean the house Monday. My goal is to get everything good and deep cleaned, so I don't have to do it anymore. I'll have to do a quick wipe, but I want to get everything good and cleaned. You know, get a good cleaning and scrubbing in, get downstairs cleaned up real good, clean the couches, you know, all the things you need to do when people come. I mean, I still do it even if people don't come. That's today. And then tomorrow I ordered all my groceries for Easter and for them coming and for birthday celebration. So I'm going to be picking all those up. I was going to do the shopping, but I'm like, you know what? I feel like I just need to sit this weekend and order all the food. So that's what I did. So I bought, we're gonna go hiking, we're gonna do birthday celebration, we're gonna have Easter. So tomorrow will be a grocery haul for our Easter fun. We'll be doing that and a lot of running. I gotta do a lot of little running tomorrow. And then Wednesday we gotta do a little bit of food making, I know, and I'm not sure what else on Wednesday. So I don't know what Wednesday is gonna be just yet. Thursday will be some more getting stuff ready for them, and then Friday they're gonna be here. So I am just excited for that. And then we're gonna have Easter. We're gonna have Easter weekend. We are excited. We're gonna be enjoying our time as a family all together and just having a good time. So it's gonna be good. So today is Clean and Motivation Monday. Today I'm motivated. I am up. We had a beautiful weekend. We did hiking and it was hiking where you got done and I was exhausted. Like my body was sore. I came home and I was like, oh my goodness, my body is numb. So it was a good hike. We had good hiking. Kids had friends. We just enjoyed having just a good time. And then yesterday was church and we came home and we just kind of relaxed. We relaxed and didn't do a whole lot. Evan bought pizza for us for dinner. So we had pizza. All my food is pretty much gone from my Gathering Fragment Friday. So thankful. I was like, last night we were having soup after church. Yesterday we were having soup after church. And I'm like, wow, I love that we're downsizing and I'm able to just have like just enough. I made enough food and nothing's really going to waste. So that was really good. And then last night I was just going to be like peanut butter jelly kids, sandwiches. I'm like, you can get some pizza rolls downstairs. And so Evan's like, Mom, how about we get some pizza? And I'm like, if you're buying, we'll eat it. So we had pizza last night. That was really good. So we enjoyed that little blessing and had pizza. And so today, and then we just chilled, we relaxed. It was just a good day just to relax and just enjoy like family and talking and, you know, talk about our week. I sit talk with Greg about what's going on this week and, you know, just relax what the day is intended for. We try to do that. We try to keep that day the couch day. I try to keep that my couch day. Does it always happen? No. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't, and that's okay because life happens, but it was a couch day. So you'll see that because the house, we did do dishes. That was the one thing I said, all right, girls, let's empty the dishwasher, put the dishes away that are on the counter and load the dishwasher. And I'm like, we did that. So that part's done. And Brooklyn's like, Mom, the counters are so dirty. I'm like, that's okay. I'm like, we'll do it tomorrow. And so she's like, no, we're gonna wipe them off. So she wiped the counters off, but I see there's like random stuff on the counter right now. Like there's plates, there's cups, there's chocolate wrappers, there's paper. It's okay, we're gonna get to it. So that's what today is, Motivation Monday. So are you guys ready to get up and get moving? I'm ready. I'm gonna get my earbud in right here. I'm gonna listen to some music because today feels like a good day to listen to music, and we're just gonna get going with our day. So let's, happy Monday. Let's get moving, let's get some things done, because you know why? Get them done, and then the rest of the day you can do something else that's more fun. That's what I say. So, okay, let's go. You know, we don't do a lot of cooking because the microwave is full of food. I know you can boil water and then just put like a cup of water with baking soda or vinegar. That helps there too, but you can just spray vinegar and let it sit and wipe it with a microfiber cloth. Works too. All right, this fridge is looking pretty good. It's pretty empty, which is awesome. I mostly just have breakfast foods left over, which is a good thing. I took out a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of the French. We didn't even eat the rest of this, so I'm gonna throw that away. There's pizza there, just a couple pieces, and these couple muffin cups. So my goal will be to focus on eating the eggs up and the waffles here for breakfast. But this is good, it'll be ready for more groceries. Oh wait, this is where all the food is, that's why. I feel like my freezers are still pretty full, like where I can't organize them just yet, but that's okay. So let me just wipe this out real quick. This has got the soups in it, and they're the big pots and rice, so we'll empty those, and there's pizza. I pulled out spaghetti for tonight for dinner. That'll be dinner tonight, but there's still soup. I'll probably heat this up for lunch, and then I'll put them in containers. I'll leave those in there. When I go to make food today, there's rice. I'll put that in a smaller container, and same thing with the soup. So let me get this stuff put in the trash. All right, I gotta clean my ice machine out here. We use that thing so much. But I have a little bit of Rice Krispies left. That's the only treat. I just realized the other stuff disappeared, didn't it? It did. So I'm just gonna cut these and put these in my little glass pan here so we have them to eating. There we go. We had some sweet kids gave us some chocolate cherries for Christmas, and I forgot about them. So there's like 4 left. I just put those in there. Somebody will eat those today.
Somebody know of a place where your heart doesn't sink like a stone when you're broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know?
You know, it's a good weekend. We have all of our shoes on the floor here, so that stuff's there. That's got to go to Greg there. I'm going to go just pick up these floors in here, get those vacuums going, because my feet are dirty. That's the one thing about having tile floors. Your feet never have a chance to not experience if they're dirty. So I need to get the dirt off the floor.
Be what you are, like what you feel. Don't let the colors fade when it's hard to deal. So pick up the dice, give it a roll. Get yourself up when you're left out alone. We think we know it all. We stand 10 feet small, with our head under ground.
All right, now we're into the bathroom. Everybody's favorite place to clean. No, not really. Nobody's favorite place to clean, right? So I've noticed that when we just had like one main bathroom that we use for everybody, it was a whole lot dirty and a whole lot easier to get dirtier, but we have it spread out over 3 bathrooms, so it's not that bad, but I still have to deep clean it once a week. If I don't, it's pretty dirty. Not terrible, but enough to like, oh, I need to clean this. So I'm just spraying in my tub. I did a whole video with like DIY cleaners. This is just soap and vinegar in here. You had to heat the vinegar up and add it to Dawn dish soap. Spray that around your tub and it helps get rid of soap scum. So I do that. I also do, this right here is Norwex powder. People always ask what's in here. Now, when I started using Norwex stuff before, this isn't sponsored, I'm just sharing with you about it. It was, it used to be called Ultra Clean, and so it was used as a powder cleanser to clean things. And I'm like, this is the greatest stuff ever. Well, then they had it switched to laundry detergent. And then I feel, I'm like, it's the same thing, but it cleans the same way. And so for me, I like to use my Norwex cloth and this in here, and it just wipes it off so easily. Now, I made a mixture, a homemade powder cleaner mixture that I have been using in here for the last month. This was in my other bathroom, this container. And so I've noticed it's been fine cleaning the tub. I had to scrub a little bit more, but not like, oh my goodness, it's so hard. Like this, I could pretty much just put this on and just do a wipe and it's clean and done. I feel like my shirt's off. The shirt, like the way it stretches, because it's not like a working shirt, it just goes over it, sorry. All right, anyways, so I feel like when you use this, you can just pretty much just wipe the top and it wipes everything off so good. The scrubber stuff, you just have to scrub a little bit more, and I have that in my video. So it does work. So this stuff is a little bit more expensive. Use way less, way less. Like this thing right here will last me for a long time, where the homemade stuff, you're using a lot more up, but it doesn't cost as much. So, but I still am using my Norwex cloth in my bathroom. I haven't switched over to the other one. I have bought the cheaper version on Amazon. I use that in my kitchen. I used it today, the blue one, and they seem to be fine. I just have still used these. These are still good, not bad. I use a brown one for the toilet and a green one for my sinks, tubs, and floors, and I go in that order because the sink's not as dirty as the tub, and the tub is not as dirty as the floor. So I just do that way. We have these in each bathrooms. Wipe it. I do have vinegar. I will just use a little bit of scrubbing stuff to kind of scrub my sink off, wipe everything down. And then the toilet, I will use that scrubber stuff in there with the brush, and then I'll spray vinegar on everything and just use the cloth on there. So it works, it does it, it cleans. My bathrooms are clean and they stay clean. So that's a quick synopsis of how I clean my bathroom. So I'm gonna get to it. There's not that many places to put my camera. I always feel bad because I try to move my camera around for other shots in other areas, but I feel like the bathroom, there's only so many shots I can give you. So I apologize. I'll probably fast forward this really quick because you see this every Monday. So let's clean. That just made it go a whole lot easier and cleaner, I guess, with the Norwex powder, if that makes a difference, but it still did clean about the same. So my shower curtain is feeling slimy. I know, disgusting. I don't put it in the washer because I just put it in the washer, it gets rid of it, but we get mold here, very rare. I use bleach maybe 2-3 bottles a year, that's it, just for the mold factor. And so it is, we have windows open, it is getting warmer and muggier and moisture here. So I'm going to put it in here with some hot water, put some bleach here, let that soak all day, so we can kind of clean the shower curtain. Easy way. You can buy a new one, it's like $3, but you can bleach it, let it sit all day, and have it clean. All right, bathroom's clean, thank goodness. Always the mess, but let this one soak. I gotta go clean out there, that's pretty dirty. There's Legos on the floor, there's a pile of laundry, I got a paper towels I need to put in the kitchen because there's none. This is why I realized my bleach is on the bottom of the bleach bottle. There's like a couple dabs. I gotta see if I do my other. You know what? The other bathroom might need to be the bleach. Let me pour this in here. All right, dump that in there, and I also put water in it and dumped it out. So bleach, always far away from you, Amy. I'm gonna put the other shower curtain here probably, and then I have a grocery pickup for tomorrow. I'll probably be able to add to it. So Walmart's awesome like that. So I'll add a thing of bleach to it, so we'll be set that way. So, all right, let's go here, start making that bed, and we're gonna keep moving. All right, horrible lighting here because I got the window open, but I'm gonna take the bedding up and wash it for today. All right, this room is picked up. I had a lap. The vacuum was like pushing bowls from under my bed out. So that's good. I will be back and clean in here and just, that'll be good. Go on back out here. All right, on to bathroom number 2. All right, so I am getting things done. We're getting there. I told the kids, I said, you can chill. The vacuum's still going there. It's a little loud. I'm like, you can just chill for a few minutes and then we will get things done. So I'm almost done here. I still, the dishes are here. I have to wash the floors. And I had to laugh. I put my ice machine right there. Now, my ice machine has been under, like when I had it sitting over here, it worked just fine. I started sticking it like under the cupboard where it was darker. And like the sensor would come on like it's full of ice. And I'm like, it's not full of ice. Hold on, let me pause this. The sensor would come on like it's full of ice. So I thought, it's not full of ice, must be broken. So I've been sitting there and I've been Googling all these different ways to see if it's bad. And there's nothing wrong. So you can kind of manually override it, but it just takes, you have to do it every single time. The other day I was like, I wonder if I mean, I know it has, let me bring it over here. I know it has like a darkened tinted top on here a little bit. So I'm like, it can't be that. But sitting it right here, like I've had no problems. It keeps making ice this morning. So if your ice machine decides to not work, and this little, it says right here, ice full, where it's not full. I had mine like over here under the cupboard. And so I'm thinking the darkness maybe triggered it to go, it's full of ice. So I just put it right here and it's making a whole thing of ice today. Live and learn. So it's the sensors, I think. So this is here, making it, I'm gonna start doing the floors. Sometimes I just spray my floor, and so this is kind of the end, so I'm just gonna pour it on here. Either way works, but I'm just gonna mop the floor now. All right, so I put all my dishes in here, and the reason being I just didn't want a wet towel. Dishwasher, let them dry and go right down. I mean, at least drip the water down. We do a whole lot more cups now that we don't do water. We have water bottles, but we just take them places with us. So I used to have them fill them up and use that. Myself, I feel like I want them to be clean. If you use a water bottle, that's fine. The kid's mouth is on it all the time, but I don't know, germs, I would much rather wash it every single day. Water bottles are a whole lot more to scrub out and clean out than just a cup that you throw in the dishwasher. So we choose to do dishwasher, then we have 10,000 cups to be used, but that's okay. That's my own fault. But it's not a bad thing. I don't mind it at all. So I feel like them reusing a cup and water bottle, they just get germs on it. They touch it, and so it's like I want to rewash it all the time. And so instead of just like, oh, once a week, you know, cut down on germs. So that's there. We do use water bottles, but those are going to be for if we go out. I always have them bring a water bottle with them. So awesome. Okay, my cleaning is done. I have to put I have a pack of paper towels here. I'm going to put under the sink. And then the other thing I'm going to do is fill my vinegar up in my spray bottles. I'll do that a little bit and make a list on the refrigerator for all the girls and boys to help with their stuff. It's not that much. Pretty much everything is good and clean. It's not that bad. But just to get it all picked up and straightened, they'll do their rooms, laundry, all that fun stuff that, you know, a household has to do. Breakfast is egg cups and waffles. I already made a couple, heated some up for the kids. It's just a good day. It's a good day. It's a good Monday getting things done. So now, okay, we're just gonna keep going. I gotta get school out too. We're gonna work this week with school, and then next week we're gonna take off a week just because Ash and Paul will be here, and that'll be like our spring break holiday. So, all right, let me get my list for what everybody has to do today. Okay, totally dark. I'm gonna have to go this way. It is, hold on. Autofocus. It is a gorgeous day. I'm gonna have to be dark because it's so bright over here. I'm gonna hang my bedding out on the railing. It's cold right now, but it's gonna be a good day. So I'm gonna hang my bedding out. Hopefully kitties don't sit in it too much. I just love it sitting out. Good time of year to have it. Just that crisp smelling, delicious. Not delicious, but good. You know what it is. All right, hopefully wet blankets do not mean a nice comfy spot for this one, Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy, you're gonna stay off our clothes, right? Our blankets? He's like, yeah, okay. Hello, Grumpy. It's a great day out. It's beautiful. It's cold right now, like really cold right now. Like I feel frozen, but I know it's gonna be a nice warm day. That's that good that good mountain spring where it's freezing, like so cold. I remember waking up going, it's so cold, I can't believe we're gonna go to the pool today. And then by afternoon, that sky is so blue, it is super warm to be out and swimming. So it's gonna be good. All right, let me go back in and get some work done. All right, so I've got out dinner for tonight is gonna be spaghetti. So this is frozen salad. So we're gonna have this tonight. So I had to kind of think about what I'm gonna have for the week. So tomorrow is my like running day. It's good to do like a pressure cooker day. So I'm gonna do the chicken jambalaya. Everything is in here. Yeah, the rice and everything's in here. So I'm gonna put this in my drawer here to defrost and thaw. Actually put on my shelf. Let's just. That's gonna go in there. And then Wednesday will be a good day for like Salisbury steak over eggs. And then Thursday I have taco meat, refried beans, and nacho cheese because we have tortilla chips. So that will take us all the way for the rest of the week, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think that's gonna be perfect. So today we'll do, I just heated up our pot of soup. There's more in here for Greg, and then we'll probably do pizza, sandwiches, and soup for lunch. And I do have a little bit of coconut milk. I might use those up, maybe make a smoothie today just to kind of use the milk up because I'm gonna get more tomorrow. So this is good. This will be our meals for the week. Easy, we got bread for sandwiches and it's plenty of food to eat. Okay, so I got all the kids' school out. So you saw I did extra pages. Usually towards the end of the year, I like to go back and do a little bit of review to make sure that they'll be good. Just get those books from like the complete curriculum books. I found some at Aldi actually and got those because they were $4 and I'm like, that's really cheap. So we'll go through this, pull up a few pages. It'll be easy work because it's just repetition of stuff they've already done. So that's what we'll do for school. And I was gonna do a double today, but I decided, you know what, that's a lot. I'm just gonna break it up. It'll be okay, we won't work hard. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, we have, back in the day, my older ones, we were just talking about Psalm 23, and I'm like, do you remember their kids are like, do you remember we had that sign? It was like a print off inside a picture frame in our bathroom. And they're like, yeah, we memorized this sitting in the bathroom. We were in the bathroom. And so I thought of, like, do you remember the book? She read a dozen, the old book. The dad, he would write things on the wall that he wanted his kids to remember. And so it was just like different things that he wanted to memorize. And I'm like, that's a smart idea because how much time? And then I thought, put it in the bathroom because how much time do you sit in the bathroom and stare at nothing? So I decided to print off the Psalm 23. So I just went online and found this. It's free. ChristianGamesAndCrafts.com. Printed it off, and it's just Psalm 23. I'm gonna just, I got sticky tack here. I'm gonna stick it on the wall in the bathroom, upstairs in the boys' bathroom, and downstairs in the girls' room bathroom. Something good. I know my older ones memorized it just by looking at it when they were in the bathroom. So we're gonna put that in there today. Now we did it in a picture frame. It kept the moisture and stuff out. I know it's gonna get wet here, and I know it'll get wrinkly, but at least it's up. They'll get to read it for a little bit. Okay, I came outside. A great benefit to having a bunch of kids is that your car is dirty about 99% of the time, and so I need to clean my car out. So they've picked up and cleaned out. They clean out the stuff out of there, and then we'll take it to the car wash and vacuum it really good because those vacuums work so much better than our shop vac does. and wash it there. But I do want to wipe everything down. So I'm just doing this job. They're doing other jobs, so I don't mind doing this one. So I thought I'm gonna go outside and clean my car out. So I'm gonna come out. I got my homemade, remember my homemade Armor All wipes. So I still have these. So I'm gonna take this, wipe it down really good, get it cleaned up that way, kind of go through. I found ginger chews at TJ Maxx. These are really good for nausea for $2.99. I bought some last year, and then I just realized they need to be thrown away. So I bought these in here for when we have car rides, because we are gonna go up to the Parkway, I think, when Ash and Paul are here, and that's always a place for vomit. So I'm gonna bring these to be safe, and then just kind of pick up, see what I got in here. So let's wipe everything off. Now mine stayed a little bit bubbly. I love the way they smell. Like, you think you want like that Armor All smell? Make your own baby wipes. Make your own car wipes. They smell like it's baby oil, is what it is. So it's delicious. I mean, it smells good. And you can see how it coats the car, just like Armor All. So it's shiny and everything. Who would have thought? Not me. So I'm gonna keep wiping. All right, so what do I keep in my car? A bag full of masks. Those are shoved in there. We have some Kleenexes. We have some baby wipes. We have a little thing of lotion in here. Some gum. I'm gonna keep a hair tie on here with my mask. And I'll probably show you in there when I come around the other side. So these are things I just have to return in the house. I keep a sticky notepad in here because, you know, when you place an order for food, sometimes there's a lot of people, so it's easier to write it down. I keep a pen up there, and I also have a quarter up there. So this side, I'm gonna wipe the chair off and a little bit of the floor, because I'm gonna clean the floor mats at the place. Okay, so I got my car clean. I didn't show a whole lot of cleaning it, but it's wiped. It needs to be vacuumed, and the floor needs to be cleaned, so I'm gonna wait to vacuum that, and then they have cleaner there at the car wash that I can just spray on there and wipe. But the part that I want to wipe is done. Here comes Maxine. Maxine, what are you doing over there? She's like, I'm coming down the mountain, mommy. Little puppy. All right, so this part's done. Let me shut this. I'm missing one squirt bottle of hand cleaner. I like to keep a hand cleaner. Hold on. I like to keep a hand cleaner in each door because it's better than passing a hand cleaner, but one of them was missing, so I need to find a pump. I have a regular one I brought in here. So, all right, let me pick up my trash, take it in, we'll be done outside. Okay, so today has been an extremely busy day that I have not filmed a whole lot. I was outside doing stuff, came back in, I started doing school. So I had to do school with Jensen, and then Greg came home and he took Jensen with him. So I stopped for a minute, talked with him, got Maddie done. And then Brooklyn wanted to get her school done, so I got hers done real quick. And then Autumn got her school done. Then Steven got his school done, and I'm like, okay, we're getting there. So I'm getting there. It's like afternoon. I feel like it's getting later, but that's okay. But Autumn's over here giving Maxine a bath. You know how much Maxine loves her bath. She doesn't really love her bath, and I always forget to put it on the list. And so Autumn does a good job giving her bath. She's very gentle, very calming. Maxine just doesn't love her bath at all. But she's doing good here. Brooklyn's over making me some little egghead theater. We have to do like a tell the Easter story. I'll show you what she made when we're done. Tell the Easter story with like doing the eggs decorated like Jesus and Moses, all that kind of stuff. And so she is working on that for me because she is very good and skilled with her artistic ability. And I said, if you want to, you can. If not, I can figure something out because I can. But she does good in that. So when someone thrives, hold on. Okay, so when someone thrives at doing something, you let them do that gift. So she enjoys doing it. So she's gonna make me some creation. We'll see what she comes up with. So I'm gonna flip. We're still flipping laundry. I got the girls bedding in now. They don't like theirs outside, so I'm not gonna put theirs outside. All right, laundry. All right, so we've got another load of laundry and the towels, and we're getting there. I had to package up something that I ordered from Amazon. I ordered some, we have those chairs outside, the zero gravity chairs. Well, Ruby has scratched and ruined part of the bedding. Let's go outside and see her for a minute. Okay, so I thought I'd come outside here. So anyways, look at Ruby here.
Look at what Ruby got. Tell me that's not dog loving life. Are you loving life in the sunshine, Ruby? Okay, so we have these chairs. I have a couple other chairs that I've got. This one she sits on and she has not ruined it. So the other ones I had were material and she scratched it and ruined it. I'm like, ugh. So I figured if she had her own bed, we do have an extra one of these inside for her, but I like to keep it inside. So I thought if I just keep this outside, she'd probably be the happiest dog ever. And look at her, she's the happiest dog ever. So anyway, so I have the 2 frames and I'm like, well, I'll just buy replacement chairs. Lauren and I looked like in the wintertime and these chairs were so cheap. They were like 2 for, I think, $60. And I was like, that's crazy because they used to be $100 a piece. Well, then I just started looking to get some for our home here. And then they were, the cheapest I could find was like 2 for $100. And I was like, that's not really that cheap. And so I found the replacements for it. Well, the chair I had was a little bit wider. So I found it. It said 21 inches across, 21 inches wide. So I was like, 21 inches, didn't say wide. So I'm like, oh, that's the one because nobody else is 21 inches. So it got here. I opened it up. It's 21 inches long. I'm like, oh. So it's probably made for like a chair, even though it says it's for the zero gravity recliner. So I'm like, ugh. So I went to send that back to, and they were only, it was like $40 for 2 replacements and you just thread them on. It's really easy to replace it. Well, I looked and I found the chairs. They were 2 for $60 yesterday. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, you can just get 2 new chairs for the price that I'm paying for the seat things, because the seat things were a lot more for the wider chairs. Anyways, but these have come down way down in price. So I got a couple of these coming. So, because we like sitting out here, so I got 4 more chairs coming for us to sit on out here, which will be good. So I thought that'll be good. But if I had her bed for Ruby, she won't be as tempted to sit on my chairs. I'm hoping and thinking for her, but I feel like she's super happy in her little bed over here. She just needs to be in the sun. That's all she wants. So yes, do you love life? Because she's like, oh, look at me. Are you so happy? She's like, I am good. Let me sleep. So it is a gorgeous day. It is a gorgeous day here out here. So I have packaged up those replacement things to return. I gotta return those tomorrow. So I got that done. Oh, is it a little too hot? She's like, what? She gonna go in my chair? No. So I got that done. Just have to get, what else do I have to do? A couple little paperwork things I have to get done for tomorrow, and dinner. Dinner is going to be spaghetti, which is the freezer meal. So all I got to do is put in a pan and cook pasta. So that's easy. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just sometimes it feels like there's so much, and there's so much laundry still. I still have 2-3 more loads of laundry, but it's okay. We'll get there eventually. I wanted to get out and go walk in, and you know what? It still stays light until about 8 o'clock tonight. So if I don't get done until later, that's okay too. So, oh, kids are screaming. So let's go back in and we'll go see what else we can do. Okay, so Monday, unexpected, I have to come in the car. I have been working at my desk. I started editing, getting things done. I'm still doing laundry, still lots of laundry. Started editing, and then I had to take a couple phone calls, and then I had to do a quick, I have to run and go do something right now. So I just, sometimes we have unexpected days. Ooh, coming down my driveway, I'm down the road. It's warm up, still 66. It feels like it's a whole lot warmer. Kids are outside playing with water on the deck, and working on my little Easter egg things, and Jaden's working on video editing for some stuff for church, and Autumn, she's with the kids there. So I just have to stop. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. I didn't even get dinner going, but I'm like, that's okay. We'll just do what you can do. So I'm gonna go run out, and I'll be back in just a minute. Hopefully just a few minutes. All right, a little minor detail in my life. So I got to go sit and do comments. That's good, because I have not had a chance to do comments today. So I had a bunch of comments to answer. So I was like, thank you, Jesus, for letting me get some stuff done. So I was able to sit and do my comments, do my emails, get that done. Back home now, it's beautiful. I was like, I stepped outside and I was like, it is so warm out and so gorgeous, but I won't be able to make it out today. That's okay. Greg said he would come and take the kids and take them out, get in the park, and let them run in that tonight. So that will be very, very helpful. So we're gonna go in. Let's go see what the kids are even doing. Okay, so dinner is just gonna be, I'm just gonna boil some water for the spaghetti and put the meal in the pot for freezer meal. This is what, when life happens, you just grab meal out of the freezer and throw it in. Okay, so I'm thinking what else we can put with our spaghetti. So I've got these onion buns, because some kind of bread. So I think I'm gonna flip these over, put some butter on them, and bake them in the oven to do like a crispy garlicky onion bun. Okay, so since tonight's going a little bit quicker, so I've enlisted Madeline here. Madeline is my helper. I'm like, Madeline, you gotta step up your game and help. So she is making deviled eggs. We started making eggs. I hard boiled some eggs for Brooklyn to decorate those eggs. Well, then we realized that hot glue does not stick to real eggs, so we had to use, that's okay. No. Like saying like that. She's dropping stuff. So Brooklyn's doing the plastic eggs. So Maddie's over here making deviled eggs, but it's kind of gonna be hard because they're harder to peel after they've been in the shell, but that's okay. I'm like, hey, we'll eat them. So she's gonna be busy doing this. Right here's dinner. We've got spaghetti. Here's the sauce. And then these, I just shut off. Look at the garlic bread. This is easy and delicious. That'll be here. Garlic, little garlicky onion bread. And then I heated some corn up here, right here in the microwave. Look at that. That's gonna be an easy dinner tonight. So imagine a plate of that with the garlic bread. And if you want a little egg, you can. All right, so Brooklyn's been over here. So you're gonna see this in a couple days. Look at this this is our little theater box. She's making people, can you guess who they are? Who's got the leaves on them? So that's a little thing. And then we got a little staff right here. And then a crown. So she's not done yet, but we'll let you see what they look when they're finished. So she's working hard over here. Look at, she's like coloring the egg carton. Right there is skills. That's why she's doing this. This is what my hallway looks like. Yeah, see, all this gotta be put away. All this, all that folded. Still got a load to go. My bed is not made yet, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually, right? We're gonna get there eventually. It's a gorgeous day, beautiful day. Didn't get to get out too much and enjoy it, but that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. Look at the blue in here. So I'm gonna go, let me grab my Bible and we'll go sit outside. Look at that sunshine. Oh my goodness. Can you feel the warmth? Someone told me it was 89 in Florida. I was like, oh, it feels so beautiful. All right, so I think I can sit here and have it not be too much off or cloud. I could go down there too, but I think the light, the trees don't have all the leaves, so I think anywhere I stay, it's gonna be like bright light. So I'm gonna sit right here. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Busy day, busy Motivation Monday. Got a lot done. I'm like, okay, I feel like I got what I needed to get done. I mean, there's still laundry. That'll get done tonight. Greg's gonna come home tonight and he'll help, which will be awesome. We'll make the bed. We'll get the kids' bed made. Oh, here's little Chi-Chi. She says, hello. Oh, she's like, man, I'm going there. Make the bed, get the towels folded, put the clothes away. We'll call it a night and then we'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be a running day. So we wanna get all of our running done, all of our household stuff done today, so tomorrow can be a running errand day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. And remember, first 1,000 people that signed up, hopefully before the video ended, can get themselves a free Skillshare membership for a month. That's pretty awesome. If not, go check it out. You can do like a limited if you just go and look on it and then see if you like it. I think it's a well worth investment for those looking to further add to their skill sets or help, you know, their child or themselves in any kind of little pathway. So, all right, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, bye. And for those of you that want to stay, I'm going to read our psalm for the day. Psalm 66. Praise for God's mighty deeds and for his answer to prayer. Shout joyfully to God, all the earth. Sing of the honor and glory and magnificence of his name. Make his praise glorious. Say to God, how awesome and fearfully glorious are your works. Because of the greatness of your power, your enemies will pretend to be obedient to you. All the earth will bow down to worship you in submissive wonder, and will sing praises to you. They will sing praise your name in song. Come and see the works of God. He is awesome in his deeds toward the children of men. He turned the sea into dry land. They crossed through the river on foot. There we rejoiced in him, whose rules by his might forever, whose eyes kept watch on the nations. Do not let the rebellious exalt themselves. Bless our God, O peoples, and make the sound of his praise be heard abroad, who keeps us among the living and does not allow our feet to slip or stumble. For you have tested us, O God. You have refined us as silver is refined. You brought us into the net. You laid a heavy burden of servitude on us. You made men charioteers ride over our heads in defeat. We went through fire and through water, yet you brought us out into a broad place of abundance to be refreshed. I shall come into your house with burnt offerings. I shall pay you my vows, which my lips uttered and my mouth spoke as a promise. when I was in distress. I shall offer to you burnt offerings of fat lambs with the sweet smoke of rams. I will offer bulls with male goats. Come and hear, all who fear God, and worship him with awe-inspired reverence and obedience. And I will tell what he has done for me. I cried aloud to him. He was highly praised with my tongue. If I regard sin and baseness in my heart, that is, if I know it is there and do nothing about it, the Lord will not hear me. But certainly God has heard me. He has given heed to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be God, who has not turned away from my prayer, nor his loving kindness from me. I usually end it right here, but I want to share. If you're praying and you're not seeing God move in your life, you're not seeing God answer prayers. Like, I know God, sometimes it's not immediate, I know that, but it says right here, if I regard sin and baseness in my heart, that is, if I know it is there and do nothing about it, the Lord will not hear me. There is other scripture to back that up. Look that up. Look about how important it is to humble yourself. Ask the Lord for forgiveness. Ask him if there is any sin in your life that you need to repent of. Do that first. Please let me share as a testimony. When you come to the Lord humble, not proud, not arrogant, and you say, all right, Lord, is there anything inside of me? Is there any anger? Is there any little bit of bitterness? Is there any root that is just a tiny, tiny little one of anger towards anybody? That's anger. God doesn't want anger. Is there any kind of bitterness? Is there any kind of anything that should not be there? Any kind of sin? And then when he shows it to you, okay, I'm sorry, Lord. Yes, I'm sorry. Please forgive me of that. And guess what? He forgives you of it, like right then and immediately. And then it says, the Lord will not hear me, but certainly God has heard me. Because you know why? Because they have done that. They have done that. He was not, blessed be God who has not turned away my prayer, nor his loving kindness from me. If you're not seeing results in your life, check your heart yourself. And I say this from one Christian woman to another. Just check yourself to make sure there's no sin in your life. And if there isn't, okay, then continue on in the steadfast prayer. But check yourself to see if there's something there that you need to repent of first before you can pray for others, before God can answer your prayers. All right, now have a blessed day.